Welcome to 16-Bit Superheroes. This is my collection of reviews based on my collection of superhero cartridges from the 90s, and this is all coming off of my love for the Spider-Man game that Insomniac made for the PlayStation 4. I wanted to dive back in and play a bunch of old classic superhero titles that I had never really experienced because I was already thinking about the Electric Playground and the PlayStation and 3D gaming and stuff. So I went back and I started to collect a bunch of old cartridges with some of my favorite heroes in them. Today, it's Captain America and the Avengers for the Sega Genesis. I didn't get the Super Nintendo version because by all accounts, the better version is for the Genesis. This is based on a 1991 arcade game that Data East made, and they ported the game to the Genesis, or at least worked with companies to bring it to the Genesis, and they did a pretty damn fine job. The art is not gonna blow you away. Everybody is kind of rinky-dinky, kind of small, but you get to play as four very cool superheroes. The Vision, you get to play as Hawkeye, you, of course, get to play as Iron Man. And, of course, Captain America's in the title, so you get to play as Cap, and you get to hurl your shield at all the bad guys. Really, this is a game about getting into the boots of some of your favorite heroes and pulling off some really fun brawling action. For the most part, it's just beat 'em up, right? You're just bashing and bashing all kinds of bad guys that are going to come at you stupidly. Why would you ever try to throw a punch at somebody like Captain America? You know you're going down. What makes this game refreshing is there's quite a bit of variety in there. There are little kind of scrolling shooter experiences as well, where if you're playing as Iron Man, you're blasting with your lasers out of your hands, or constantly throwing your shield if you're Captain America. I liked all the different mechanics that each of these characters pull off. I like that it's got a kind of a cheesy sensibility about it. It certainly stays true to the Silver Age comic roots that this game kind of feels like it's erupted out of. I also like that there's cameos from other superheroes that you know and love. I don't think it's, the best of the superhero cards that I have. There's some weird localization in the dialogue that doesn't always flow.
You can't escape! You will be the one escaping!
But there's a fluidity to it, there is an accessibility to it, and there's a tremendous arcadey sense of fun, So this is a game that was a very nice, pleasant surprise, plus it has one of the coolest boxes in my entire 16-bit superhero collection. So I really dig this game, and the deal with my scores on these 16-bit superhero reviews is that I'm reviewing them now. I'm not reviewing them in the context of their nostalgic glow. I'm talking to you about the fun that I've had playing them now. And I did have a lot of fun with Captain America and the Avengers. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.